In this video, we're going to show you how to replace your ignition wires on your Dodge Ram. They're located on the driver's side and passenger side of your engine. Let's go ahead and use our 3/8 wrench. I'm going to go ahead and loosen this nut and remove the terminal. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect our terminal here. We'll go ahead and set that aside. Using our 8mm socket, we're going to go ahead and loosen the hose clamp here. I'm going to go ahead and grab this vacuum tube, pop this off. I'm going to undo the clasps or the locks on your airbox. I'm going to lift up on this here. Go ahead and wiggle the intake tube off of the airbox here. Go ahead and set that aside. Using a 10mm socket and extension, we're going to go ahead to this front bolt down here. This is right behind the alternator, but this is securing the front side of the airbox here. Okay. Right behind the oil fill cap here, there's another bolt here. Loosen that one. Go ahead and lift up on this. And on the front side here, you're going to find a sensor. I want to go ahead and disconnect that. There's a little spring tab on the bottom. We're going to pinch that and pull that connector off. Pull out and set that aside. When you use our pick here, I'm going to go ahead and release our lock tab right here. Open that up, and we have some other retainers right here. These are actually going to get removed. Set these aside. And then we have 3 over here. I'm going to disconnect the front ignition coil here first. Disconnect the coil and our spark plug boot. Pull that out. I'm going to follow this across. Another little retainer right here. Go ahead and open that up. Pull those 2 wires out. And disconnect them from the other side. And these wires come through on the other side. Going to go ahead and pull this off. I'm going to pull that out, and then we're going to grab this here, pull this out. And remove these 2. I'm going to take our new wire. I'm going to feed this through. I want to go ahead and press this on to the coil. Go ahead and take our other ignition wire here. And we're simply going to fold that over like that. Go ahead and feed that through. Push that in. snap it into place. Now go ahead and feed your wires into this little retainer here. Once those wires are in there, we'll go ahead and close up that little clip. Run the wires through the track. And take this coil boot. I'm going to feed this through. Go ahead and put that in. What I'm going to do is when I feed this through, I want to go ahead and pull that wire through that little notch right there. So I'm going to make sure that that is facing upward. Go ahead and pop that through. And then push that in. Bring your coil wire over, line that up, snap that on. Once you have these done here, I'm going to go ahead and repeat that process for the other 7 cylinders. Install your retaining clips. And go ahead and do this for the rest of the retainers. Okay, I'm going to take our upper box here. Make sure you can slide that onto the throttle body. Push that on. I'm going to go ahead and get our lower bolts lined up. We want to make sure we can get our connector for our sensor up and out of the way here. If you can, go ahead and get that bolt started by hand. Then we'll get this back one here started by hand. And let's go ahead and snug those down. Let's go ahead and snug these bolts down. And once those snug down, you're pretty much all set there. Then come over here, grab that connector, line that up, slip that on. You can hear it and feel it snap into place. Go ahead and line up the air tube there. Go ahead and work that into place. On the airbox base itself, there are notches on the top and there's tabs on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and make sure we can flex that box. Get those tabs to come through, lock that in. Go ahead and snap your clips back on. You want to install the vacuum tube here. Slip that on. I'm going to go ahead and tighten down the clamp here. Once that's snug, you're all set there. Go ahead and tighten down our bolt here.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.